Well, veins is one topic that can be very, very well covered, literally, at Stable Pharmacy, isn't it?
It is indeed. People have been coming to see us for quite some time for compression socks and hosiery, but I thought perhaps in order to explain just who would be interested in that, maybe we'll just go back to 5th form biology or 6th form biology. And if we can look at the first slide.
Going back a bit far.
A little bit of slide. Yeah. So here you've got the blood going, the red blood going out of the heart and into the tissue, and also the blue blood then going back up into the lungs. And so the arteries are elastic and the veins are not, because the arteries need to cope with the pumping of the heart, so they need to be able to expand and contract. But the veins aren't, they're like a plastic bag. And so here you've got the legs, so you've got these great big long veins, these big veins that go all the way down the leg. And you've also got to contend with gravity. So you've got the blood going down, but then in order to come back up, you need the calf muscle pump to pump that leg back, the blood back up the leg. And so on the next slide you'll see the pressure difference that's required. There it is. So you're going to need more squeeze at the ankle and less squeeze at the knee, and there's more fluid happening at the ankle and less at the knee. So anybody that's standing, sitting, anyone who's travelling, even to Auckland, after 20 minutes you're in complete venous failure. So flight attendants, pilots, teachers, taxi drivers, cameramen, news presenters, show presenters, producers, pharmacists, anyone really that has their legs staying in one place and they're not pumping the blood continuously or regularly with that calf muscle. But then also you have conditions like surgery. So any trauma, if you've had any a knee replacement, or you've been in a car accident, had a broken bone, had an infection in the leg, pregnancy, you know, all the hormones are changing the body's circulatory system. They're softening all the tissues to allow that baby to come out. But most mums wait until the 3rd trimester to come and see us when the veins popped. You actually want to do it before you see the vein. So I wear them every day because they stop my feet from aching. And of course if my feet are aching, it means that there's fluid down there, and that's pushing against the tissue and making it uncomfortable. So ladies, if you've got, and guys, if you've got a friend out there and you're finding that they've just found out they're pregnant, congratulations, you need to go and talk to Market Stay Well, or talk to your midwife.
Or buy. What a great gift.
Yeah, absolutely, fantastic gift. Now, I also want to cover the white socks and stockings that are out there. So if you've been and you've had surgery and the nurses have given you these white socks which you wore while you're in your bed to take home and wear, they are to wear in bed for your surgery. They are not for walking around. That's why they're white, because they're ugly. All right? If you want something to wear around, you need the fashion colours, and you should not loan them to your niece or your daughter to take on their overseas flight to England. You should put them in the furnace, because that's the only place they should be.
I love it when you
come and talk to us about what you need. And you need to be measured properly as well, because your leg size is different to mine, is different to someone else's. And if, as you understand, with the fluid going down the leg, you need to come and see us as early as possible. We have had people come and see us later in the day, but you know, early in the day is best. There's travel socks and there's the surgical socks. So the travel socks are these, and you'll see down the bottom here there's a 15 to 20. Now the 15 to 20, you know when you get your blood pressure checked, and that's your millimetres of mercury. So 15 millimetres of squeeze at the ankle, 20 millimetres of squeeze at the knee. So that's pushing the fluid up the ankle to the knee. Now if you've got travel socks that are 12 millimetre, and there are some brands out there that have that, they're just not worth it. They're about $30, complete waste of time. These about $60, $65. So here's a leg that I brought in earlier.
Here's what I prepared earlier.
Yeah, so this is actually the next size up. So this is the ones that I wear. So these are the 20 to 30. And so those there have 20 millimetres of squeeze at the ankle and 30 at the knee. And ladies, you get a choice. You actually get beige, and you get black. Guys, you get any colour you like, so long as it's black. But this product here will give you. This is a silver line. It's got maximum compression for most people. We do a 30 millimetre as well for people with some nasty legs. And speaking of nasty legs, we're going to have to look at some nasty legs now.
Yeah, some shots there. I think Dad's got
so,
those.
Obviously, there's a whole range. The ones at the bottom, those, you know, we probably still use a knee high. We wouldn't use a thigh high because all the damage is happening at the bottom. And then probably the one on the middle left and far right, we'd also use a knee high. We'd probably use a knee high on the middle right as well. But that one at the far left top, where the vein's going all the way up and over the knee, we'd use that. We'd use a thigh high there. But 90% of people need a knee high. We get a lot of people coming, oh, I need a thigh high. And then we've got this one, and that really is a problem.
Wow.
Probably at that stage, I'd be sending you to go and see my friend Janina Hearn at the Christchurch Vein Clinic, because those are really uncomfortable veins and they're going all the way up. But you know, you don't want to leave it to get to that stage. So here we've got someone with edema. So they've had an infection or something going on, and the leg's swollen, so all those veins are swelling. And
that is one
stretching.
person though, Mark. Let's establish that.
Yes.
Oh my goodness.
And so they're going to need compression hosiery to bring that swelling down, but also then to be able to treat that long term. And this is a varicose ulcer. So if this doesn't scare the bejeebers out of you now, because this is somebody that just had circulation issues and they didn't look after their leg, and because that the skin is stretching, the cells are being destroyed and breaking down, and they need treatment.
Wow.
Don't let it go that far.
Oh my goodness. Look, just go along and see Mark and the team. Staywell Pharmacy, 27 Sheens Road, Hornby, Christchurch. Phone 0508 Staywell.